Hello everyone, I'm Renée Garcia and this is Tran Serving TV, the only official YouTube channel for reality tran serving. So first off, if you have not yet joined our Facebook group, please do so now. This is a pretty rockin' place to talk about all sorts of tran serving things. We just set our official reality tran serving holiday, so we're turning it into an actual holiday. It's going to be January 1st. I know it's a little bit of a interesting day to choose. Vadim Zealand actually chose it, and he said it was the day that the Guardian came. So it's a significant day for him. It's probably what kicked off this entire book right here. So this is now going to be the official tran serving holiday, and it is going to be a day for reality tran servers to celebrate worldwide. I'm going to plan a trip and invite anyone that wants to come, and we are going to party it up and really celebrate the very first tran serving holiday. So I'm super excited about that. And if you would like to participate in that, join the group, because I'll be making, a few statements about it leading up to the day, and I'm not sure exactly where it's going to be, but it's going to be something super cool and super fun, and I hope lots of tran servers come and we can really live it up tran serving style. So today, day 18, importance. This is, in my humble opinion, one of the most life-altering concepts in the reality tran serving modality, as Vadim Zealand presents to us that it's really not about our problems per se, but it's about our excessive levels of importance surrounding the subject, which creates the problem. So as human beings, we, create these problems in our lives, and then we spend a ton of energy trying to solve them in our limited ways. But Vadim Zealand offers an entirely different approach to solutions to your problems, and that is simply lowering their importance level, and then they just sort of dissolve and disappear. So yesterday was guilt, today's importance. They kind of come hand in hand. I will get into the statement and the interpretation. If you have missed some of the prior days, there's 17 days back in videos. If you want to go watch, I would highly suggest it. And yes, today, day 18, importance. Statement. When a person is feeling inferior in some way and generally seeks to increase his or her importance, everything becomes reversed. The more you try to emphasize it, the more it decreases, and vice versa. Someone who does not pay attention to his or her own significance possesses it unconditionally. The feeling of your own importance is a too cunning excess of potential. Balancing forces will do anything to get you down from your pedestal, and by quitting your significance, you will receive it. At the same time, never hurt the feelings of the significance of others. Let it become taboo for you. This will avoid many problems and troubles, the causes of which you cannot understand. God, I love it. Interpretation. The aspiration to strengthen your position, to emphasize your qualities, is an illusion, chasing the reflection across the mirror circle. But how to ensure your worth without the need to prove it? There exists the chain of feedback in which the consequence removes the cause. You have to consciously reorient your intentions instead of rushing to show what and who you are. You need to stop all attempts to increase your importance. If one does this, others intuitively feel that the importance of that person needs no confirmation. And as so, they start to be treated with greater sympathy and respect. Consequently, soul and mind are gradually overwhelmed by the convictions that I am actually worth something. At some point, the mirror circle stops, then turns and begins to move in the opposite direction. As a result, self-esteem increases and inferiority complexes disappear as if they never existed at all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is really amazing because it's so counterintuitive, right? We sort of believe, or at least I'll speak for myself, my programming is such, or has been as such, that I would feel the need to declare myself in a situation in order to be taken seriously. And I did this in the beginning with my businesses, pretty hardcore. You know, I was trying to establish myself, and I felt that I needed to relay to everyone my important position that I had created for myself. So this is obviously it's energetically, the energetic output there is high, where you're going to be losing energy just in doing that. But as Vadim is stating to us now, is that what we're showing the mirror is we're actually not important, because we're having to display that importance to try to convince other people. So in releasing yourself from the need to display anything, you're actually sending a message that you are important, or I mean, I hate to even say that, because what we're trying to do here is to just live as though we are important and not necessarily need to declare this to anyone or anything for any reason. The other part that I really like about this is Vadim Zealand talking specifically about not trying not to diminish someone else's importance, because just as much as you needing to see your reality respond back to you that you're important via your expressions towards your reality that you're important, that'll cause an imbalance. Trying to argue someone else's importance will also cause an imbalance. So this gets back to, you know, the golden rule of Tran Serving. Allow yourself to be you and allow others to be themselves too, right? Just let people, if someone feels the need to declare their importance, let them do it. You trying to stop them is only going to continue to create imbalance and not be effective energetically. So one of the main examples that comes to my mind in regards to this topic is somebody once told me, a very wealthy man told me, that the way that he would really position his status himself in a group-like setting is he would completely stop talking and just shut up and just sit there and watch everyone. And there is a saying, you know, that the quietest man in the room is the most powerful. So it definitely makes sense. It's that person that is coming into a scenario touting how powerful, how big, how important, making a display of it, that he instantly diminishes the value towards those attributes he's trying to display, and people sort of call him out as a fraud, because again, if he felt that way, why would he be needing to try to convince others to feel that way about him as well? So this is a huge one. Importance, self-importance, trying to display your importance outwardly gets you a distorted mirror. One of the things that I like to do if I'm in a scenario where I want somebody to make a decision in my favor, the first thing that I declare is, hey, I actually don't know anything about this topic. You have more knowledge than I do. I'm going to trust that whatever decision you make is going to be the right one. Sort of lower that self-importance in an obvious way to another human being that you were depending on to rule something in your favor. And this is a trick that I use all the time. So, and it works. It absolutely does work. So declaring outwardly, hey, listen, I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know anything about this subject, or whatever, however it's appropriate, and lowering that sense of self, that high level of importance about yourself, and letting someone else just feel, hey, this person's genuine, they're not trying to come in and overly influence me by their elevated levels of importance, because obviously people can sense that stuff. So anyway, curious to hear your thoughts, guys. Comment, question, like, and stay tuned for the next one. I was super happy preparing this one, Credo of a Creator. It is so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Day 19. So stay tuned for that one, and have a good day, y'all. Bye.